to do some bowling. Nothing like some midday bowling, am I right? Yeah. I'm Andrew Yang. I'm running for president to rewrite the rules of the 21st century economy to work for us.
We love you, Andrew.
Right now, how many of you noticed stores closing around where you live here in Iowa? And why are those stores closing?
Amazon.
Amazon, that's right. We've got $1 trillion tech company soaking up $20 billion in business every year. How much did Amazon pay in taxes last year?
0.
That is your math, Iowa. 20 billion out, 0 back. 30% of your stores and malls close. Most common job in your state is retail clerk. Average retail worker is a 39-year-old woman making between $9 and $10 an hour. What is her next move going to be when the store or mall closes?
Cry.
How many of you have seen self-serve kiosks in a fast food restaurant or McDonald's? They say they'll be in every location in the country in the next 2 years, and they're going to move from the front of the house to the back of the house. When you all call a customer service line of a big company and you get the software bot, you probably do this exact same thing I do. You pound 000, say human until you get someone on the line, right? How do you do that?
Yes.
Yeah. In 2 or 3 short years, the software is going to sound like this. Hey Andrew, how's it going? What can I do for you? It'll be fast, seamless, a little bit sexy perhaps. What is that going to mean for the 2.5 million Americans who work in call centers right now making $14 an hour?
Unemployment.
We talk, or not we talk, because I don't talk like this, but the talking heads on some cable news networks talk as if Donald Trump is the source of all of our problems. He is not. You know this. We all had friends, family members, and neighbors who voted for Donald Trump because they saw that our government is completely out of touch and is not up to solving the problems of this time. What I said to Democrats here in Iowa is that the reason why Iowa went to Trump by 8 points is that we blasted away 40,000 manufacturing jobs right here in the state. And when you lose your manufacturing jobs, then that shopping district closes and the town goes dark in a hurry. That's happening here in Iowa. It started on your farms. You all saw the self-driving combines and the rest of it hit your farms. Then it went to your factories, blasted away 40,000 manufacturing jobs here in the state. Now it's on your main streets. And eventually it will hit your highways. How many of you go to Iowa 80, the giant truck stop? And I know you go for the buffet. It's a mean buffet and it's a great value. They say that 5,000 people stop there every day. What is Iowa 80 going to look like when you have robot trucks on the highways that do not need to stop? Here in Iowa, raise your hand and show us how many presidential candidates you've seen in this cycle so far. So this would be 2, this would be 5, be like 2 hands if you saw a bunch. He's at 8, a couple, 7. Now the reason why every presidential candidate comes here to Iowa and asks for your support is because you all have superpowers. You may not know it because you're just going to school or living your life. Do you know how many Californians each Iowan is worth?
$1,000.
1,000 Californians each. So here in this bowling alley, I see, what's the fire code in here? We're probably not at it.
Right.
Let's say that there are 100 of us right here. That's 2.5 football stadiums full of Californians. That is the power you all have. That's the magic of this place. This is the only place where democracy still works as it's intended. This is the only place where we can flush the government pipes that are clogged full of cash money and flush those pipes clean and recapture our government to rewrite the rules so that they work for us and not the megacorps, not the lobbyists. Washington, D.C. right now is the richest metro area in the United States. How many of you knew that? They succeed whether we succeed or fail. How do they get so rich? What are they producing in Washington, D.C.?
Nothing.
You could say nothing, you'd be right. You could say bad decisions, you'd be right. You could say lack of accountability and lack of leadership, you would be right. I'm not a career politician. I'm a parent. I'm a patriot. I have seen the mess that we are leaving for our kids, and it is not something I am willing to accept. You shouldn't accept it either, Iowa. What's going on in this country is unacceptable, and it is up to us, it is up to you all to clean it up. Now, I don't want to put that obligation on you, but it is on you. There is no other Iowa. There's no one else who's going to make sure Amazon starts paying taxes. There's no one else that's going to make it so that our economy actually works for people instead of the money machine and the technologists. It's going to be up to you. But I know that you are up to that challenge. I know you are thrilled to make the case to the rest of the country that it's not left, it's not right, it's forward is where you are going to bring us in 2020. Thank you so much, Barry.